And then I read her the note, and
it was in Afrikaans.
I asked her to be my girlfriend.
Nia.
And then she's like,
no,
Nia,
no.
ask me out in English.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Yeah, welcome guys, welcome.
Yes, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we're gonna be doing part 2 of the questions that you guys asked Bisampit and I. Okay, cool. We're gonna start with the questions. Let me read. Okay, so we ended here. Next question is, how do you emotionally show up for each other, especially in times when one partner has depression?
Do you have depression?
No, we can make it like even when the one partner has like low, or is feeling moody, or is like sad. You know those low moments in life, or those days when I'm just...
How do you show up for me?
When you are what? When you are sad. I ask you, are you sad? And you answer first one while I think about it.
I think for me, it's about knowing your partner or knowing your person. I'm getting to know her. I'm still getting to know her till today. I feel like there are obviously a few things that I don't always do right, but I try to talk to her, encourage her, tell her that everything's gonna be okay, especially if she's like going through
PMS.
No, not PMS. PMS is still PMS. I just buy her snacks and stuff. She's happy. But things like I don't know, just things that life throws at her. Be it even just like our airport situation, which yeah, when she's like breaking down and stuff, just to try to encourage her, tell her that everything's gonna be okay. And I try to look for solutions then, because this girl Sally is so not a solution.
I never understand why things must go wrong. Like, it messes me up so bad. Like, why can't things go the way we planned them? Because I would write everything down and I just wanted to go according to plan.
Yeah, then I just look for solutions, and I try to come up with even the simplest solutions. So as soon as she knows or she hears that I have a plan or something, then she calms down. Yeah, and then later we can start looking for proper solutions. Like
even at the airport, the moment you say, no, it's just go buy that ticket, do it. Immediately I was like, it's fine, you can go, I can do this on my own. Just because you said I can do that. Anyway, so how I show up for you when you are depressed. When you were sad or whatever. But yeah. You know, that's the thing. Depression is not just like mental illness. Let's just take it like, everybody goes through moments when they're feeling low, or life is throwing, hands, or doing, like, things are just not going your way. Or you just woke up that day and you're just feeling like, what am I doing? Where is this life going? And then you just feel low for no reason sometimes, or because you're overthinking.
Yep.
You hardly have days like that, because like I said in the previous video,
it's tough.
Not that you're tough, it's just that you suppress these feelings or something. I don't know. Yeah. But when it does happen, or when I do pick up that, okay, this certain thing is making him feel some type of way, what I always try to do, I try to talk to him, because this man hardly talks about his feelings and stuff like that, or hardly puts himself first. So I think I just try to talk to him, and then I try to have, like I used to do it constantly, I try to have, like the other night, I think we did it twice, where we sit and then you just get to say how you feel in the relationship, things that the other person is doing that you're not happy with, things that bother you, things that you expect from the relationship, things that you want to try out, even spicy things that you want to try out. And
you're smiling.
just stuff like that, and you can be really honest, and in that moment we are both in a good space, and we just, you know, share. And yeah, but I'm not answering the question by saying that.
Nope.
But yeah, okay, basically what I'm trying to say is I just try to talk to him, because that's one thing I feel. I don't know if it's really how he is, or maybe he's really tough like he says, but I feel like he tries not to show when he's upset, or he doesn't, you know, he just pushes that feeling away, and he just tries to, you know, we move. But I try to let him open up about those kind of feelings. I try to talk to him when things are going wrong. I try to like talk about it and, you know, express yourself so that we can get over it.
Yeah, boo.
Yeah.
Next
question. How you found out you were pregnant with Faithy, your reaction, telling your mom, sister, and FA is probably father, ne? Okay, obviously I should answer this one. His sister Natasha, my younger sister, what? How I found out I was pregnant, I didn't even have any morning sickness or anything. I had like major cramps. You know, like when you feel like your cycle is about to start, your monthlies, and then, but days are going by and nothing is happening, but you're just cramping. I think it went on like that for 2 weeks, where I used to get cramps, and then eventually I was like, I need to go to the doctor. So when I went to the doctor, you know, the doctors mostly, the moment it's cramps and things related to, you know, your reproduction area, they'll do a pregnancy test. So I did a pregnancy test, and yeah, I was told congratulations, and I was like, no, this cannot be. Yeah, so I found out in January, and in March I was 25. I don't know, somehow there was a voice in me that told me, wait till you're 25, at least your mom will think you're old enough. I don't know. So I waited till I turned 25. Okay, I told my younger sister immediately, and then I waited till I turned 25, and then I sent my mom a text saying I'm pregnant, and then I switched off my phone. And then, yeah, and then I switched it on, and she was like, congratulations. But I'm not going to dwell on to that.
She wasn't mad.
She was upset of it. No, come upset. She wasn't mad. She was disappointed, maybe. I don't know. But she just said congratulations. And then I was like, what do you mean? But I don't think she was also disappointed. I think she thinks I planned it. Because she said congratulations, and I said, what do you mean? Like, I don't want this. And then she's like, yeah, then why didn't you use protection? And then I told her it's complicated. And then she was just like, and then she could tell, I think she called later, and then she could tell I was really upset. So I think she was just trying to be there for me. She told me, you're old enough, you're working, you have medical aid, you're this, you're that, I mean, you're this age. She just kept emphasizing on, like, you know, I've been a good girl till this age. You're 25, it's an okay age. Although you're not married, because I was very upset about having a child before marriage. Although you're not married, it's still okay. And yeah. And yeah, that's how I told my mom. My sister, I just sent her like a tester, or no, I called her over and I just told her. She did not believe until I showed her the sonar pictures. Yeah, and then my dad was no more. Oh, how must I put it? My dad passed in 2010, and I fell pregnant in 2017. So he probably knew already. Yeah. Next question. You read it.
How would you describe Max in 5 words?
Max in 5 words. Tall.
Swap descriptions.
No, let me describe.
You can describe.
Okay. I would say tall, humble, caring. I would say sexy. And then I would kind and caring are the same thing there.
Really?
My boyfriend. Can I describe you as my boyfriend?
Let's move on. Who apologizes first?
Where did?
Hard noodle challenge. Who would win? And who's better at pranks?
I think those are suggestions on what we should do now. Who apologizes first? We already established.
Who's
okay, who apologizes first? We established in the first video. I apologize first.
No, you don't.
What is the other one?
Hard noodle challenge. Who would win?
I would win.
I would definitely win.
You don't like spicy food.
I do.
But you can't handle it.
She doesn't know me, guys. She doesn't. You didn't got that.
What is the other one?
Who's better at pranks? Faith is.
These pranks are so boring.
Let's give it to Faith because you. How you guys met? Your first impressions of Max and his of you, and how he asked you out.
We already did how we met.
First impressions we also did.
Yeah.
And how did I ask you out?
Say.
Praat. Dit was altijd de andere story. Praat.
No, how did you ask me out? Say.
What happened? I think we were in a flat she was still in Rocky Crest. And then obviously I planned a whole dinner. We had to go out to a restaurant. And then a homegirl. What happened? Why didn't we go out?
Didn't you cook for me?
Did I cook? Okay.
I don't know.
I don't remember then.
Okay, then that was in your... Because I didn't even know there were plans. According to me, I only remember you reading me a note. So, Nangari no plan, or that was part of you asking me out. I don't know.
Because the thing is, I'm still like that. I express myself more when I write.
Why don't you write anymore?
I don't know. Now I'm comfortable. Like then, obviously I was a bit shy, and not shy, but
you're just scared of me.
Toch een nieuwe kaliki, so yeah. So I wrote her a note. I called her to the room, and then I read her the note, and
it was in Afrikaans.
I asked her to be my girlfriend.
Nia.
And then she's like,
no,
Nia,
no.
Ask me out in English.
Yeah, because he read a whole note, everything in Afrikaans. KSC bestanddeel. KSC bestanddeel van my wat. It was
Afrikaans.
Love. Yeah. Die wat, die omstandighede van die verantwoordelikheid, wat. And then he's like, so I gave my messy views. I'm like, because I just stood and listened, or I sat and listened. I'm like, okay, this man is probably joking. And he went on and on, a whole love letter in Afrikaans, on and on and on. And at the end, he said that. So now he's looking for me, waiting for me to say yes. I'm like, you better ask me out in English. And I didn't say yes. And then he asked me out the next day, what? Was it that same night?
It was the same night, I think. Yeah, it was the same night.
Then he asked me out, and I was very serious here because I even left the room and everything. I don't know, did you go write another note and you know and stuff? And then he asked me out in English on the 2nd of May 2021. I became his girlfriend.
All right.
Aye.
Next question. This one.
Which one? Oh, okay. With being in the public eye, what do you fear for yourself and the relationship? Maybe being in the public eye, yeah, it's probably if we had to break up, obviously people will ask questions. That's the only thing where I would obviously be a bit annoyed because everybody knew about it. So obviously they will ask, it's the most normal thing, and talk about it. But then you are here dealing with a breakup, and then and the fact that he plays rugby and stuff like that, and I'll probably see him on TV and I'll be so annoyed. Yeah, I don't know. But other than that, I don't have the kind of fears like, yeah, people will say because we're in the public eye, people will talk about us and affect our relationship and stuff. Because one thing about us, we really try to talk about everything and deal with things between us, man. Like, oh, how should I put it? Like, we really build. Because the thing with Pisang, but he started talking to me. Wasn't it April? It can't be March. March already. Because my birthday, remember when you sent your brother? March already. And we only started dating 2nd of May. And we weren't like people who knew each other. So these are the 2 months, March, April. Yes, I wasn't his girlfriend. And I was probably, you know, not committed to him or anything. We weren't even friends or anything, but we were talking and we were getting to know each other, and there were things that I was dealing with that, you know, that I could talk to him about that I'm not even proud of, but you know, that's who he was. I could go to him with anything and just tell him, because he wasn't my boyfriend, but he was the safe space. So we did that for 2 months. So I feel like even after he became my pisang pet, we were still not out in the public eye. I was still keeping it on the low, and we were just enjoying each other and getting to know each other. So by the time we came out, we had already like built a whole foundation and established what our love would be like and all of that. So it doesn't really affect us. But yeah, the breaking up part.
Yeah, just as you
I will
said,
not be enjoyed being asked where he is.
I think the one thing that, or like about our relationship, like being in the public eye, for me, it's just the people in the mall calling me pisang pat. I'm like, luister, ek is Max. I'm very pisang pat hierdie town. But yeah, but other than that, I think it's chilled, man. Like it's just like any other relationship. Obviously people will talk about us or whatever, but it is what it is. We love each other, and I think this bond this is all that matters. Like, yeah.
And what is it? What about the fact that you weren't a public eye kind of guy? You weren't even a social media kind of person, and now you're in this relationship and it's all out there and it's putting you also out there.
Yeah, it's still like I don't put pressure on myself. Obviously now and then I'm out of my comfort zone where we at an event and people are like pisang pet mushavi kora and things like that. So people come up to us and stuff like that, then I interact, but I'm not really like that. Like obviously I'm an introvert, so I try to socialize a bit more.
Just like now recording this video.
Yeah, just like now. Like I'm not. This is not me. This is not me.
Things you do for love, ne?
So bear with me.
Okay. Would either of you permanently relocate for each other?
Me personally, no. No, I'm kidding. It's tough. It's tough relocating. I think with my career, obviously we can. If she gets a job somewhere, we can move there, and I can still go play my rugby wherever. We can still do what we're doing now. So I think this question is more for you, because I can do what I'm doing from wherever.
Ever in the world.
Yeah.
As long as there's rugby there.
Yeah.
Would I relocate? I can leave Namibia. I would relocate if it still supports my, or like, you know, if I can still continue with my career. I mean, who doesn't want to be a housewife or a stay-at-home mom or whatever he is? But I have been doing this. This is my 7th year in employment. I've been doing this for too long. I'm so used to being independent. Like, I'm just used to taking care of myself. So I wouldn't be able to just leave everything and follow him. But if we like work smart and whatnot, and my career is fine, his career is fine, but we still get to be together, yes. But I cannot be asking this man for his money to buy deodorant, for example. Okay, or like, and I feel like if he gives me, or like, what do you give me? How should I say it? Yeah, like when he gives me a girlfriend allowance, I feel like it should be like when he gives me a girlfriend allowance, I want to go buy myself something like a spoil, like perfume or clothes and stuff. I don't want to use my girlfriend allowance for cosmetics and doing my hair and nails and stuff. I want to do that myself, so that when he gives me my girlfriend allowance, I spoil myself. And I've been doing that now. Yeah, as of late. which is the aim. I don't want to use his money for my needs. I should be able to take care of myself. And then the girlfriend allowance is just for me to be able to spoil myself. I go for a massage and I can just go sit and eat something, have a drink, and then that's what I use my girlfriend allowance for. Yeah. Okay, next. Ooh. Love language, individually and as a unit.
Like my love language. I think
no, how about this? How about you say my love language, okay. I say yours.
Okay.
Huh? Or
hers, I think yours is it what do they call it? Acts of kindness or what? Like when I buy her, or when I like take care of her, and like when she's lying down, I bring her water and things like that, and obviously touch.
Like to be touched.
Ja, net aangeraakt. En dat is warm. Doe het warm.
Do I ask you to touch me?
No, but you touch me. You're just like Faithy. Faithy is also like that. So Faithy would lie down here, and before she sleeps, she wants to put her arm or her leg or something on you.
Even though she was lying on her own.
Yeah. So I think that.
So mine is touch.
And spoils.
Surprises. Okay, his love language.
What?
Okay, his love language is gifts. He likes to receive things. I'm telling you, this man hardly smiles. He just says, but give him something. And he acts like he doesn't, but I know he likes to receive. You do love. Even when he's like upset with me, then I try to get him something. Okay, I feel like it's gifts or receive, like, yeah, gifts most now, gifting. And then touch as well. He was saying, touch me. We would be like even out like somewhere and whatnot, and he's with the boys or whatever, he will come and just come kiss me or just come rub me like that.
Because that's your love language.
Love, you started doing those things like already. Remember the other day when we were in Kumasar Piamingo, and then even Shaniki said, because you're always just touching on me. That's you. I found you doing that, and I like it. I won't deny, but I found you doing that. And okay. I mean, he loves it when I cook for him. That's also what do you call that?
I love food.
Yeah. So that's your love language. You see, he's touching me now. How do you sort out? What's that one? Yeah. How do you sort out minor or major arguments? The whole world comes to a standstill.
Yep. Well, now we basically just try.
After the whole world comes to a standstill.
We try to talk it through. Like I try to. Obviously, it's a hustle getting her to just calm down. But yeah, and then obviously, like I can't. Like she wants to talk, then like I can't.
It's a hustle because. That's why I'm even like, you can't even say it's an argument, because the moment there's, you know, something like the vibes are off, like the opinions are not agreeing, or, you know, oh, this phone is about to die and the questions are on here. Hold on.
But yeah, she wants to talk then, and like she wants to talk now. And then sometimes obviously I'm a bit busy, or not busy, but I'm just like preoccupied. Like I'm just occupied. I'm like busy.
Can I charge it while it's in here?
Like I'm just all over the place, and then she obviously.
It feels like it's all like this, just half like that.
Yeah, and then she gets mad because I'm busy, but gets mad because I can't talk then, and then I have to apologize for being busy, and then we talk about it.
Like, you were saying a lot of things, and I was even trying to connect charges. What I'm saying is how we sort out these minor or major arguments. Either way, it's always the same way. We still have people that ask us, do you guys ever argue? Because one thing about us, we will not put our things out there. I swear, like, even if we, and that actually came from Max, because I was actually a very over the top auntie. Maya. So this guy, because in the beginning of the relationship, I was the one who was always now disappointing. If I'm not embarrassing him, I'm doing what, just, yeah. So this man would, like, even take care of me, like, are you fine? Do you need a drink? I wouldn't even pick up. He's upset with me, or he saw what I did or whatever. And then we get home, and then he's like, Nia, kan ons praat? Ek is happy met jou nie. So I think from there, I started, like, adopting his way of doing things. So even if we are somewhere and something put one of us off, mostly me, because I don't know what gets this man upset. So mostly me, we would, like, just, if we have to deal with it, then we'll probably take a walk. We hardly also do that, ne? Or we'll sit there, still communicate, effectively, whatever needs to be done there. And then on the way home, or when we get home, we'll talk about it. And that's how we deal with it. But between all of that, there's me catching feelings because we didn't talk about it immediately. There's me catching feelings because he is just acting very, like, there's next. While to me, it's like, guys, the moment where I'm upset, I'm just like, take my heart and heal it. Like, why must we go on with life? Can we fix it now? I'm not okay. Yeah. But there's never, like, with him, there's never a back and forth thing. It's mostly him saying, yeah, maar my lief, die wat. And then I'm so, yeah, but what? And he will just go quiet. And yeah.
Yeah, and I think the one thing that really helps us with this argument is we never rude with each other. We never insult each other and stuff like that. And I think that we still keep the same respect even though we mad at each other. So yeah, I think that helps a lot with just keeping the bond and the respect with each other.
And it was very hard for me to get to that level now, because I'm someone that talks a lot, and now when during an argument I have to be like, no, but I feel like what I really talk like that because I'm trying to choose my words, because if I just talk, I'm gonna, so that's the thing, like, regardless of whether this person is not your favorite person right now, regardless of whether this person really, made you feel some type of way, the respect is maintained. There's no calling of names, there's no insults, there's no, bringing up old things. There's talking to try and, sort out the matter at hand and focus on that and not bring up things that are going to derail us. It was not always like that in the beginning, obviously, and we had to learn, like, after an argument, we'll be like, look, we were upset about this, but now this argument became so big because we brought up that, and then we're like, okay, we would speak about an argument after we have resolved it to see how we can, resolve these things in a more healthy way. And yeah.
Yeah, boo.
Okay. How did you guys meet? We already did that. Who is older? Big Mama. How was Max first introduced to Faithy and her response, how she took it? When you guys met, I wasn't there.
Yeah, when we met, she was coming from the farm. She got from Swakop. So I had to go pick her up. Swakop. Yeah, I had to go pick them up at the shuttles because she was with
my two nieces.
Yeah, her two nieces. So I picked them all up, and that was the first time actually meeting, like, everyone. And then they all, like, because it was a polo case, so they all got in at the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody sat next to you,
no, nobody sat next to me. I drove all the way home. And then as I was driving, Faith is like, Uncle, are you taking us to the White House? And that was like how flat was now.
The White House.
I think was it the first time that she was there?
Yeah. No. She knew it. She was just asking if you were taking her there.
Are you taking us to the White House? So yeah, then we went to the White House now. I dropped them there. I think I bought her Kinder Joy. Bought her Kinder Joy. So I remember I was still in the room. So we got in. I went to the room. They went into their room. And then as I was going out, I gave her, and she just said like, thank you. She ran off. And then I went, was now sharp, went about my day.
You were just uncle then, right?
I was just uncle, yeah. And then
I mean, you would come around, you came around the next day and so on. And then she would just, I mean, I feel like she grew fond of you. She would just, when she says you uncle, then she hugs you and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then there was that one morning when was it a morning or evening or?
I don't know, it was just one day where I was in the shower.
Yeah.
I was taking a shower and then she came knocking. She's like, Daddy.
Yeah, and then she called him Daddy.
I'm like, what?
He was so confused. He came to me so confused.
I'm like, Daddy. I'm
and
like,
then...
huh? Are you finished? I want to use the toilet while I don't know what she said. And I was like, I'll finish now.
It was so awkward, like it was so awkward, hey?
Yeah.
And I think we just went with the flow, ne?
Yeah.
We just left her and whatnot, and yeah.
Been daddy ever since.
And then it's always been daddy, and the bond also just kept growing and growing. So there was not really a formal introduction. It was just like, this is Uncle Max. My other nieces were calling him Uncle Max. She was calling him Uncle. I didn't go like, oh, this is my boyfriend. No, nothing like that. It was just Uncle. But I guess she was 3 then. Was she 3?
I think turning 3.
Or turning 3 or 3. So I guess she was old enough to pick up the vibes, like, you know, yeah. Yeah. Next. Okay. How did you guys meet? We already answered that. Are you guys engaged? What the hope minus of leave? No, we're not engaged.
Nope.
How did y'all meet? How did y'all meet? Did we answer everything?
Alrighty.
What? Yay. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And please turn on that bell notification to get notified every time I upload a new video.